Hey everyone, today we continue with the disciples on the road to Emmaus. When they came to Emmaus, Jesus acted as if he was going on ahead, but they urged him, saying, "Stay with us. It's nearly evening and the day is almost over." So he went in to stay with them. After he took a seat at the table with them, he took the bread, blessed it, and broke it, and gave it to them. Their eyes were opened, and they recognized him, but he disappeared from their sight. They said to each other, "Weren't our hearts on fire when he spoke to us along the road and when he explained the scriptures to us?" They got right up and returned to Jerusalem. They found the 11 and the companions gathered together. They were saying to each other, "The Lord has risen, really. He appeared to Simon." And the two disciples described what had happened along the road and how Jesus was made known to them as he broke the bread. So why didn't they recognize Jesus all the time that they were walking along the road? It says that somehow it was hidden from them. It's one of these things that we see in the resurrection stories of somehow people just can't recognize Jesus. I don't know exactly what it means, but I think it points to the idea that in the resurrection for Jesus and someday for us, we'll have spiritual bodies that we're still us, but it's something different as well. And so Jesus seems human, and yet he has these supernatural powers. This past Sunday for Easter, we had some different people, do interviews pretending to be the characters in the story. And I liked what someone said when they were being this couple, when we asked, well, why do you think he was hidden from you? And they said, well, we wouldn't have heard what he was trying to say if we saw Jesus right away. Right? They wouldn't have gotten everything that he was trying to explain about the scriptures and all these things that Jesus was explaining if they just were so excited to see him once again. And so when do they see him? It's not actually when he's interpreting the scriptures for them, even though, as I mentioned, their hearts are kind of burning as it's happening. Something is going on there. It's when he breaks the bread. So why is that, right? It's clearly a communion kind of image where we see Jesus in the breaking of the bread, the offering of the cup. It's a reminder that Jesus, to be remembered, he didn't just tell us a bunch of facts to know about. He didn't just say, well, look at these verses and remember me. He gave us a meal. He gave us something that we could touch and hold, that we could break and share, that we could taste. And so that meal is symbolic of Jesus' self-giving, that life comes when we offer ourselves. That's what the cross points to. That's what communion points to every week. But this idea that to really see Jesus, it's not just going to be an idea. We can't just think our way into fully seeing Christ and understanding who he is. We have to experience him. And that happens best at the table. When we gather around with other disciples and we talk about Jesus, we share Jesus, and we acknowledge that the risen one truly is here at the table.